The technical chairman for this particular game for today is Nasiru Mohammed. Please get your hands together for Nasiru Mohammed. It's been joined by Jambu Musa, who of course is the crew chief for this particular game. We have Olasunkomi, who of course is the first umpire. Also Adegoke, That's okay. Adeboke Olasunkanmi, the first umpire. We also have Taye Adebowale, Thomas Mary, Jayola Olakunle, and Kainde Olubomi. Those are the officials. Okay, the table officials, I called everyone together, but I want to say welcome to the table officials as it is. So let's get down to the brass tag, and of course I call out the players and the teams that will be slugging it out in this finals. We start with the away team, which of course is Aspac of the Republic. They got to this stage by winning most of their games, and of course doing the unthinkable against Kwara Falcons in the semi, beating Kwara Falcons with just 2 points. So let's go straight up. Number 1, Sasana Eloge. Sporting jersey number 2, Mohamed Musa. Sporting jersey number 7, Zoglo Jean Lewis. Number 12, Amir Eriks. Number 15, Olasemi Fatou. Number 30, Sabonin. Your is the captain for the side, and we have number 34, Hassan Kabir. The head coach for the team is Honduran Greece. Is being assisted by Abaga Tony, and of course we have Atoko Landry. That is the bench of Aspac of the Republic. Now let's go straight over to the home team, which of course is a team from Nigeria. Number 4, Aziz Suleiman. Number 3, Kalim Joseph. Number 15, Okoluwa Francis. Number 29, Christian Edelon. Number 23, Ryan Souls. Number 20, Saki Ahmed. Number 8, Samson Mochihiri. And the coach for the side, we have 2 coaches. Head coach, Lai Alimi. He is ably assisted by Victor Mensah. And down to the starting 5 of both teams as we begin with Aspac. Number 3, Kodole Cosby. Number 4, Yakuba Janjabi. Number 5, Aspac. Number 8, and number 15, and do the presentation. Please do the national anthem of the Republic.
Good afternoon, welcome to Lagos, and it's the final of the West Africa Basketball Classic, and you know what we're expecting. We're going to see a lot of entertaining dunks, assists, balls, baskets, a lot of things to see. We expect Gidi against Aspac, and I have not alone with me. My name is Tony Olashi. I'm going to be having Farashade Pinero as my co-commentator. Farashade, how are you doing? Good afternoon.
Very well, thank you. Great game we're about to watch. Gidi Giants versus Aspac. Two sides that differ in size, differ in playing style. Two different countries coming to fight for what we hope will be a prestigious inaugural tournament. We're about to have a great game.
And I have the team list here with me. Gidi Giants, we're going to be having number 4, Aziz Suleiman, supposed to be the MVP for the last time we said in the championship in Lagos. We're going to be having number 5 as Ezekiel, number 2, the floor manager Tolani Buhari, shot by Mighty, number 7, shooting guard Ginika Ofregu, number 8, Samson Mashibinu, number 3, we're going to have Karim Joseph, and 20, we have Ryan Salis, 29, we have Chris Ekene, and 12, we have Clinton Osabwan, and number 30, we have Lusoju Ahmed, and Chinedu Chibo, number 1, and Francis Okuruwa. The coach of the team is Alimi Olaiwola, and the assistant coach will be Mensa Victor. While the Aspac team will be.
On the Aspac side, we have Samson Iluge, number 1, Mohammed Musa, number 2, number 3, we have Kudoto Crosby, number 4, we have Yakuba Jacob, number 5, we have Ajado Roland, number 7, we have Jean Louis. His surname right now is sketchy. Number 8, Alabode Abasi. Number 12, Amir Eric. Number 15, Ikena. I'll come back to you with the surnames. We have number 23, Osman Fame. Number 30, Sadouan Gui. Number 34, Hassan Habib. This team is coached by Unu Bryce and assisted by Abaga. My apologies to the Benenois. The names are coming a bit sketchy, but as we go on, we'll do better with their names.
So looking at the fact that we are seeing two teams from different, country, Benin Republic and Nigeria. Looking at the fact that Aspac has played a lot of games in the regular season. We are even don't have a date for our league yet. So, looking at it, the way they came out from Togo to Benin back to Lagos, looking like Gidi Giants is the favourite. But Aspac can actually pose a chair. What do you think about that? Do you think Gidi Giants are ready to take to win the inaugural edition of West Africa Basketball Classic?
Yeah, it looks geared for a Gidi Giant win, but the truth is, as you know, basketball is not decided on paper. It's decided on the playing court, and we've already seen what the Aspac team can do. They're big side, like you said, they have a lot of playing, time under them. Their league is active outside of the fact that they've been part of the WABC Championship. Experience though will fall to the Gidi Giant team. They have about 3 or 4 players that play for the national team of Nigeria, and they have young stars that are vibrant, flashy, and spry. So it's going to be 2 contrasting styles. A team that likes to play physical versus a team that likes to move fast. And like we know, Gidi Giants is coached by a man that practices and preaches ball movement. So we'll see what style wins today.
That's for just for Asha Dipino, giving a lot of how Christian's going to play the game. But looking at the fact that a lot of top players, even in the team, Aspac team, we have the 2 Nigerian, Eric is in the team, and we have Abe also in the team. Experience side, you cannot take away from that. Abe has played for Kano Pillars, Mark Mentos, Northern Warriors, top clubs in Nigeria before we went to play trade in Aspac. And it's going to be bringing that to the team because it's well experienced. You can actually buy that from the market, and it's good in the paint. The size is much and it's massive. And I think it's going to be a big problem for the Gidi Giants. Will they be able to play the traditional play they used to play, get the 3 points here to get? But I know Chiboy, also another player who has experience, will be starting also for Gidi Giants. So is there any contrast, or do you think it's going to be balanced?
Size-wise, there's a contrast. We have a smaller, faster team versus a team that is bigger, and I hope that both teams play to their strength, so we have an entertaining game. If we go by size, it's advantage Aspac, but if we go by speed, it's advantage Gidi Giants. At the end of the day, who uses the advantage? That's who wins. Contrasting styles make for great basketball, and that's what we expect.
Now the ceremonial job of the day by the Zone 3 President, Colonel Samuel Amedu, assisted by the chairperson of Lagos State Basketball Association, Mrs. Barbara Appa. We'll be taking the ceremonial job before Babaji Samuel, the crew chief, the FIBA referee, will be taking the job on. That's Barbara Appa in the middle, trying to do the ceremonial job on between the 2 players from the Republic and Gidi Giants. That's the ceremonial job on. I'm going to be having the real job on very soon. So as you can see, we can see the first 5 of the team. We can see 12 jersey in the team. Clayton Ozabon, we give number 5 Isaac Ezekiel at the top. The first 5 we have Ginika Ofebu, we have number 2 Tolani Buhari, and we have the experienced center player. Can I call him? I'll call him small guy, power forward player, Chinedu Chimbo. While in the team in Aspac number 5 we have Ajaro Roland, we have number 3 we have Kadoyo Cosby, and the other player we have on the team number 11 is going to be Ami Eric. I told you the experience he has with the team. We have number 3 also, I took Kokodo Cosby. We have number 8, which is Alabodi Abasi, and we're going to be having Alasbin family. That's going to be the first 5. The coach has Easton, Bright, and Abaga. They're going to be John Ball very soon. We're going to be starting the game as soon as possible. I myself and Fashade Pinero will be taking commentary. Now the position has gone in the way of Aspac. I have made the ball first basket by just number 4, which is Yakubu Jacob.
As expected, the team that won the jumbo scored first bucket. 2-0 advantage Aspac. A foul on Aspac number 15. So number 4. As expected, there will be a lot of pick and roll play between Tolani and the center number 12. A lot of pick and roll play is what is expected from the Gidi Giants team. They play good motion offense, and that should work in their advantage because size is against them and they need to move the ball quicker. Bad free throw there by number 12. We hope they know that winning the game is won most times at the free throw line. You lose too many free throws, you might have yourself to blame. He's 1 for 2. That's 50% to start the game. So we see Gidi Giants are playing man defense to start the game. That should work in their favor because the bigger side usually wins on the board. So it's clear that there's a gaping hole in that paint. 2 buckets from inside the paint. They're using their size early. Number 4 is a big guard for the Aspac team. A turnover there by Tolani. This looks like it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. A long game for Gidi Giants. Good game for Aspac. Great game for the watchers, viewers at home. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's for Ashade Pinero. Trying to analyze how tactical they can be in this paint. This big, they are on the biggest size, and it's obvious that they really came here not to count bridge, but to make an impact. It's already 6-1 already in favor of Aspac, and they are looking like they really want to win this inaugural edition of the West Africa Basketball Classic. And they're cheaper with the ball, trying to pass the ball to Isaac Ezekiel, taking a layup. Number 12, foul call by the referee. I think the foul is just too early for Aspac to pick at this moment. Just 8 minutes 38 seconds on the game clock, and they already have 2 fouls already, team fouls. And it would be nice if they get 4 fouls before the 5th minute, and before every foul they go to the line. But can they actually utilize this free throw? So another thing we need to talk about, because free throw wins games according to what you said before, and if they don't convert all these opportunities, it may actually affect them later in the game. But number 12 has actually replaced the game. I think he's the only scorer in the game. Has scored 2 free throws in 3, and really making 100% on the free throw line, making 3 out of 4. Yeah, he does. And number 12 for Gidi Giants, that's Clayton Osabuan, making 3 out of 3 points. The first 3 points for Gidi Giants. That was a Steve Ochiboy, and a leg ball called by the referee. They have 40 seconds on the front court, and they have comfortable time to actually play around with the ball and make some play.
Early, it's clear that Aspac's motive is to put Tolani in a lot of pick and rolls and create mismatches inside, and it's working so far because number 4 has a sizable advantage height-wise on Tolani, and as we can see, every time they've attacked the paint, they've gotten to the rim. So rim protection seems to be a problem for Gidi Giants early. First of all, they need to stop ball penetration by the Aspac team, and secondly, there needs to be a deterrent at the rim. That should have been a putback for Aspac early on. Let's see what their offense looks like, because all of their offenses have ended with fouls and no clear attack of the rim. and there you go again, another turnover. This, if that had gone, that would have been the fourth turnover for Gidi Giants. The offense looks shaky to start. Good shot there by Tolani. Down the line, it's expected that nerves will eventually calm down and we'll see the best play from these guys. But early on, it's clear that Gidi Giants are playing with nerves. Actually, it's both teams. Aspac too are showing nerves. Score is 8-5 to start. Gidi Giant has not played good defense. It's been really open inside, and they need to calm it down. A bit more experienced play from Tolani and Chimbu would do the magic, I think.
Yeah, correct. Talking about experience, I told you it's what matters most in basketball, and sometimes it comes to play. The size is just something they need to worry about. It's just not really good for them. Tolani is finding it hard to penetrate, and is trying to find out to penetrate the defense, and is affecting the gameplay. And I think it's going to be a problem for Tolani all day. And it's going to be a problem for Tolani because it needs to get all those passes across to the boys. I think Chimboy, who is also experienced, must not be overloaded, because if he gets overloaded in this game, he will be worn out and he'll be tired, and before you know, he may not give you the best you need to give him in the game. Well, it's still a good game. We call it sometimes we call it the IGG, initial Gragra, but I don't know if it's going to happen because it's obvious Aspac still leads with 3 points up against Gidi Giants. But we're still going to be looking at a very exciting final, because it looks like it's going to be very interesting and it's going to be very entertaining, because what we're seeing is something that is cool. That's what Tolani will give you. Tolani, I told you, is the floor manager who plays like a two guard. He can control the floor. If you put your hand down, he can actually shoot 3 point too. That was Tolani tying the game, giving them 8 apiece. It's 8 apiece, 8 to Aspac and 8 to Gidi Giants. It's 7-0 minutes, 0 seconds to play in the first quarter, and it's already a tie game. And Frashadi, looking at the way they're playing now, it's like they are coming back to sense.
Yeah, so both teams haven't settled down. We can see that the offense on both sides is scattered. Nobody has played with any sort of precision, and turnovers are all over the court. I think the referee just bailed Gidi Giants out. That was a clear turnover by Chimbu. If not, both teams need to calm their nerves down and play their respective offenses. So we have the first time out called by the coach of Aspac. He was aggrieved by a foul that I think the referee missed. There was a foul on number 5, Ajodo Roland, and I think that was clear. But referees make mistakes. So if I'm being very honest, I think both teams have struggled with their offenses. They've scored buckets off of individual play, which is not what the coaches want. But 8-8 to start the game, 2 fouls apiece. I'm sure the coaches will be happy with what is happening right now. But to be honest, they need to settle down and get into their respective offenses and give us the fans something to watch, and give us a spectacle of a final.
Yeah, looking at the foul problem now, it's going to be a big problem for Aspac, because they already have team collective fouls, and it's too early at this point in time to be having 5 for 4 collective fouls. So any foul on Gidi Giants, they go straight to the free throw line, and it will be nice because it's 6 minutes for the 4 seconds to play, and they have 4 fouls, which is not really cool for them. And that's why sometimes you need to be tactical about your plays. I know you have big sides and they have pace. One thing about the Frashadi, the Gidi Giants have the pace, while Aspac has the size. So what do you think will work with? Are you talking the pace will work with them, or work for them, or the size will work for Aspac?
So I was just taking a look at the Aspac bench. The head coach doesn't seem to be the one drawing plays. I think he has an assistant helping him draw plays. Whatever it is, I'm sure he's talking to his team and telling them to reduce the fouls. Defense is play with your legs, not your hands. If they continue fouling this way, some of their best players will go to the bench, and more importantly for Gidi Giants, they can spend the rest of the game at the free throw line. Gidi Giants have scored a free throw, giving them the first lead of the game, and now it's 9-8. And this is asymptomatic of when a team cannot use the advantage in a game. Your size is your advantage, meaning stay behind the line, force the opposition to shoot, and take them to your bigs and see if they can score over your bigs. Good rebound there by number 12 of Aspac, Eric. Now we have a fast break. Great shot there by Roland. Roland is number 5. He's a great shooter, great spot up shooter, and you saw that there. Do we have a response from Gidi Giants? No, we don't. Great breakout bucket there. That should have been an and one. Gidi Giants need to do better with their transition defense. Nobody got back there on defense. Do you think the floor is slippery? Because why is everybody sliding about?
I think I won't call it stage fight. I call it cut fight. A lot of people, it's the final, and you expect all these things. A lot of people will jittery. Some will not pick up their form at maybe probably the third or fourth quarter, and a lot of players will be sleepy. A lot of people will be having a lot of things. And that's a pick up save from Tolani, but we could not get to number 12, which is Clinton or someone.
Right thing to do by Coach Alimi of Gidi Giants. Call a timeout. In the space of 30 seconds, Gidi Giants turned the ball over 3 consecutive times. Like you said, I call it court fright. What's funny is that we have 4 turnovers from Chimbu, we have 3 turnovers from Tolani, 2 of the most experienced players on this side. So they need to do better. They need to keep the ball, because there are 3 battles on the basketball court. There's the rebounding battle, there's the free throw line battle, and the most important battle, turnover battles. Whoever turns over the ball the most usually loses. Whoever gets out rebounded usually loses. And the person that fouls the most usually gets in trouble. And Gidi Giants are angling on the wrong side of all of these 3. If they don't do better, this might be a very, very long evening for them.
Obviously, it's very long because we still have 5 minutes and 43 seconds left on the shot clock. It's been a bit of tactics from the coaches, and a substitution has been made already. Number 1 jersey for Aspac is coming. That's Sasu Elonge will be coming in, and Isaac Clayton Ozabuatu has been taken in and be subbed by number 5, which is Isaac Ezekiel. It's going to be a long game because we have 38 seconds more on the shot clock. That was a leg ball, and the ball going out in favor of Aspac. They still have 60 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's going to be a very, very long game, as Farashadi just told us. I've told you the size is just too much. It was a good block. It was a really double block from number 12, and that's Clinton Osabwa, and number 23, that's Salis. It's going to be a long day. Tolani floor manager is trying to call a play to see what they can do with the play, but is it working? Foul called by the referee also. It's going to be a big problem because foul too much in this first quarter. The referee said number 5 pushed the offensive player. Is going to be straight to the free throw line. 5:07 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be a long day, obviously, for Ashadi, because on the norms we should have even ended this quarter if it was not just like this. But it's going to be a long day, because if you have 5 minutes, 07 seconds on the game clock, it's going to be a long day.
First of all, both coaches have used timeouts. Secondly, there's been a boatload of turnovers. Thirdly, and most importantly, both teams are not keeping the ball. We've seen defensive indiscipline. We've seen a lot of indiscipline offensively. Right over there, the foul that was just caused by a defensive breakdown. Nobody checked back door. Number 8, young player from Gidi Giants, Samson. Great player, lengthy forward that can handle the ball. Is a good addition to the game. This side by Gidi Giants is very young, led by number 3 Karim, and they have number 4 Aziz. Aziz doubles as a handball player, and then number 30, a great shooter, Olusoji. So let's see whether the offense will settle down now. We see Karim try to call the play and get people into their position. A wide open 3. Good shot. He didn't score, but that was a good shot. That's what we expect. We need both teams to settle down and play proper offense. Good defense there by Clinton. He got back there. Yeah, he fouled, but he got back there and stopped a transition bucket. So basically, what we are seeing there for the viewers at home is two teams that have not settled. We're seeing jitters from playing in the final, and both teams being anxious. As time winds down, we still have a whopping 4 minutes in the first quarter. As time gets in gradually, we'll see the best of both teams. The Aspac team is already in foul trouble, and they're still up 13-10. We hope Gidi Giants, for those of you Lagos fans, we hope Gidi Giants can gradually settle in. With all of the turnovers, it's still a 3-point game, so it shows that the game can still go anyway.
That's fine. Shade just said that it can still go anyway. But I think, as I said, a lot of people are still feeling that they think, okay, it's the final, and there's a lot of anxiety all over the place. A lot of we like calling sugar rush. They're not feeling settled already, and it's just still a long day because we still have the second, third, and fourth quarter to play. If they're going to be going overtime, we don't know yet. And the referee just signaled a too soon violation is going to be another free throw to the Aspac player, and that's what we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing a lot of tactical approach to games. We have a lot of experienced coaches, Coach Alimi, Coach Mensah, who has assisting him in Gidi Giants. Also the coach of Aspac too, experienced side too. They made it 1 out of 2. That's 14 points for Aspac and 10 points for Gidi Giants. The Gidi Giants still trail for really behind Aspac. It's going to be very long. The Olusoji with the control of the ball. Back to Kerry, back to number 4. Who's number 4? Aziz Suleiman, who I said won the MVP for the Invitational basketball tournament. Which they played the finals. They played against Next Night of Ghana. The one was also like the game was also like this, a job call by the referee, and also the position arrow is showing Aspac ball. So it's going to be Aspac ball in the front court, and it's going to be Aspac ball. So they have 60 seconds game in the shot clock. They have a lot of time to still play around, and I think this is really affecting Gidi Giants because there's no breakthrough yet. They can not break out. The defense is not really too cool. Even the play they're trying to attempt is not really working out.
So the problem is Gidi Giant guards are getting into trap zones, and against a team that has more size, I think they need to keep their offense on the open court. Great defense there by number 8 Samson. Safety, I hope is good. So this is how Gidi Giants can get into the game. They need to turn over the Aspac team and get out in fast breaks. If you keep allowing these guys pound you on the inside, you won't win. As you have clearly stated, they're bigger than Gidi Giants, and they're catching the Gidi Giants in trap zones. Somebody has forgotten to tell these players that you win games at the free throw lines. Free throws have been abysmal for both sides. I think they are both under 50% or around 50% for the game, and if they continue this way, this is how you lose. Another turnover for Gidi Giants. I cannot wait to hear what Coach Alimi has to tell his side at halftime, because whatever he's seeing now looks nothing more than an eyesore. Not too good basketball from Gidi Giants. Another turnover. This game is funny. Both teams are having a jamboree of turning over the game, of turning over the rock. They need to do better.
Alim is up already, trying to dish us information or instructions to his players, and this is what we're talking about. They're not picking up rebounds, and it's looking like they're having all the freely they shoot in our front court. That's a Karim with the ball. Karim call Gimika to Olusoji. Olusoji could not make it, and the foul called by number 8 of Gidi Giants just fouled, and number 8 who is Samson Mashibinu just fouled another player from Aspac. It's going to be a side ball to Aspac, and they're playing a 2-man defense. I don't know what they're playing, man-on-man game. I don't know what they're playing this time around. Is it man-on-man, or does he play a zone defense?
That looked like a travel. Not look like, that was a travel. And I'll be very honest, I'm surprised the Gidi Giants players are still shooting from the outside. If your opposition has foul trouble with 2 minutes on the clock, your offense should be predicated on driving the ball. They've already shown that they are sloppy defensively. So get them in foul trouble and attack the paint. This another outside shot. Get them into foul trouble. Yet another outside shot. Exactly. Buckets do not seem to be falling for Gidi Giants. It's clear that there's still there's early season jitters for both teams. They need to do better, settle down. Wow. Is that a foul or a turnover? So I have a question. If you were the coach of Gidi Giants, what would you do differently?
I don't think I would do anything different because I think the size is another problem, and I think I told you they have the pace, but I think the pace is not really working out for them. They are getting tired at any point of transition. So I don't think they are on foul problem. Why are they shooting from outside? They try to penetrate through the paint and see if we can get a foul or a basket good. But it's looking like as if they want to play score 3 points outside, and they have foul problem. I think the coaches should just talk to them and make sure that they get this future. But even if they get a foul, will they convert those futures into points? It's something we don't know about. We don't even know yet. These are not players shooting from outside. They're not making the basket. Another foul from Murusoji. Just 2 fouls in the first quarter won't be good for him because it's obvious he's the culprit here. 2 fouls already for Olusoji in space of how many minutes. He just came in and got 2 fouls, and he's obviously going to go back to bench and maybe stay in 2 quarters on the bench. It's 1 minute 59 seconds to the end of the first quarter, and it's still can I call it a low scoring game, Farah? Yes. Because it's 10-14 already.
Clearly a low scoring game. Great defense there by Gidi Giants. The only way they can play defense is by probably turning them over, playing full court pressure. The only issue I have is when you get the ball on offense, how are you utilizing the ball? You can't turn over the opposition just to give them the ball back. They've been in foul trouble for over 4 minutes. Gidi Giants have not been to the line. They need to do better. Aspac ball again. Everything seems to be going in favor of Aspac right now. I'm sure Gidi Giants cannot wait for the quarter to end so they can regroup and do better. Right now the foul count is probably 2. Should probably be 2 for Olusoji. Yeah, 2 on Olusoji, and that's a problem. Having 2 fouls in the first quarter when there's still 3 quarters to be played, it spells I might not play in the fourth quarter if I continue this way. Yet again, Gidi Giants are unable to catch rebounds. Size is becoming an issue. It has always been an issue. I think we made that clear. Secondly, the lack of composure on offense is a major issue. Gidi Giants has not completed one offense where they assisted the bucket. It's been solo basketball, ISO basketball, and that is not a recipe for success. Tie ball, I believe that should be Gidi Giants ball.
Yeah, Gidi Giants ball, that's the jump ball position shows the arrow of Gidi Giants. You said they're playing ISO. They're not even playing. I don't know what. You have the big man, you have the guard. Everybody just going solo. 4 team fouls for almost 5 minutes, and they could not even penetrate. They want to take the 3-point shot again. That's what they want again. That's what Olusoji to number 4. And the first shot from number 4 can be a shock of violation from the team. That's Aziz Suleiman trying to take the shot. He rebound again. Lost the ball, so Olusoji picked up the rebound and he didn't make a basket, and he places. Good job by number 4 Aziz, who I told you was the MVP for this end of the regional game. It's going to be very interesting. It's 12 points to Gidi Giants and Aspac 40 points. It's about 34 seconds to play, and it's looking like they're going to convert this and make it a tie. And the block, and the basket good. A block from the Aspac player, number 29 of Gidi Giants, Chris Ekene, replaced it and make it a tie. It's a tie game already. Gidi Giants 14, Aspac 14. We have just few seconds to the end of the first quarter. Myself and Ashade are the one teaching out the commentary here in the commentary box here for the West African basketball final classic. And it's going to be can it be a buzzer shot? The way we saw it 2 days ago, the foul call again. Soji with the third personal foul, a terrible defense, which is not really cool. And the game is all over already. And they got the foul, and they're going to be a side ball. Is it time over? I think that's going to be the decision from the referee. It's going to be time. Is it going to be a time up? We don't know yet. We are still deciding on what. I think it's going to be a side ball. To check how many seconds remaining on the game clock. I think game clock. So the referee says we're still on the court. We are not still over yet. We need to confirm the timing. I think there are a few seconds to the end of the first quarter. It's still 14. Gidi Giants 14, Aspac 14. It's been a very thrilling and exciting first quarter, and I think they're going to be having like maybe 2 or 3 seconds of microsecond left on the game clock. And what you need to do is to catch and shoot. You can't bounce the ball. You can only catch and shoot, or catch, pass and replace. You're going to take any bounce, or else it's going to be a game over or a time up. 2 shoot. No good. That's the end of the first quarter. No basket. Farah is 14 apiece. 40 to Gidi Giants, 40 to Aspac. We just saw a very exciting and thrilling and not really skillful first quarter. What do you expect in the second quarter?
I expect proper basketball. So what we saw were 2 teams trying to get their feet in the game. It wasn't exciting for me. It was a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers, bad shots. To be honest, players didn't play to their potential. In the second quarter, I expect both teams to settle down and play proper basketball. You can see Gidi Giants struggled with nerves. Probably playing in front of the home crowd is bringing additional nerves and pressure. And for the Aspac guys, they were unable to utilize their size. They got in foul trouble early, but they were able to play good defense. We saw them get into a zone and dare the Gidi Giants team to shoot over them. Gidi Giants had a terrible shooting quarter. They were unable to score from outside. Both teams just need to settle down and play their brand of basketball. For the Aspac side, they're a big side that like to attack and make incisions into the paint, use their size and get pullbacks. For the Gidi Giants team, they're a team that's predicated on pace and space. They haven't gotten enough space and they haven't utilized their pace. They need to settle down, get all of the nerves out and play like they are playing row park, or what dare I say, stadium basketball. For those of you watching from outside Nigeria, row park is an indigenous court where a lot of basketballers have come out of, same as the stadium, my stadium analogy. They just need to play like they are home and free. Usually when you play basketball free, you win games. And nerves always bring the worst in a player. We expect exciting basketball that brings tactics and makes all of us happy. Us here in the stadium and you at home. We hope to have a better second quarter.
That'll be because of Ashade Pinero dishing out some instruction, but we're still going to be here with him. Myself and Ashade will be doing this for the next second quarter. We have a few seconds to the end, beginning of the second quarter. It's quite exciting, it's quite interesting. We're enjoying every bit of it, and it's going to be fun all day. So we go to the second quarter of the game, and we're going to be still Gidi Giants 14, Aspac 14. We come back in the second quarter of the final of West Africa Basketball Classic between Gidi Giants and Aspac, and that's the first basket. I think when they come into play, they always want to make the first basket. That's Aspac making the first basket in the second quarter. 9:41, 9 minutes for seconds to play in the second quarter, and we're still looking at the same thing. You see the same thing as really happening to Gidi Giants. He can't penetrate because of the size, and he got a big rebound from Tolani. Pick up the rebound again, and then pick up a basket lead by Aziz Suleiman, who I told you was the MVP for the Louis Eden Invitational Basketball Championship out in Lagos a few months ago. That's Aspac with the ball taken up, trying to tear apart the defense. Number one, then taking a pick and roll pass. Tolani, floor manager, controlling the floor down to Karim Joseph. Looking back to his floor manager, Buhari. That was a sign. When you say size, you have to talk about the ball. Substitution for Aspac, number 3 coming in for number 14 or 34. It's still the same thing we watched in the first quarter. There's not still excitement. The basket being again, back-to-back basket from Aziz Suleiman. Looking like you want to really win this.
Exactly. I think Aziz Suleiman has heard you multiple times call you an MVP, and he seems to be on his track of winning another MVP. I'll be very honest, turnovers have been the theme of the game. Turnovers have been on both sides, and we've seen that both teams haven't played stellar offense. But one thing that has been constant is the size of the Aspac team. They've caught now their 4th offensive rebound, if I'm correct, now the 5th, and it continues. Their size is coming to bear. We can see that the team of the officiating is to allow physicality on both sides in the paint. But honestly, if the game continues like this, it's going to be who scraps the most, who wants the most. We see number 30. If I'm not wrong, Tolu, number 30 is a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yes, Sabohan. I've seen him multiple times in the Nigerian league. He might be a Benenois that likes the Nigerian MC. Maybe a jollof rice is the allure for him. But the second quarter has largely started the same as the third. The only thing that I see now is that Mancini seems to have found his best 5. He's now playing with Aziz, Tolani and Karim. And the offense they're playing a spread pick and roll that can turn into a floppy action. For those of you that don't know what basketball lingo we're talking about, there's a lot of pick and roll and they're trying to overload one side. So maybe that will give them space to attack the paint.
That's why they brought in Guinea Cap. So when they overload the side, Guinea Cap will be somewhere waiting for the 3 points. So I think the pattern they want to play is still the pattern we used to play in Nigeria, where we used to trust our 3-point shots. That's not 3-point big three from number 30. Sagbon, according to what he said, I don't know if it's the Benoit who likes to play in Nigeria, but that was a big 3 for him. A 3-point attempt and a 3-point made by number 30 of Aspac. That's what Buhari trying to put. It can't penetrate because the size is. Just imagine he will turn over the ball obviously because the size is massive, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a big problem for him. You know, when you see a lot of hands in front of him, you see that he turns over the ball and actually force the ball and force the pass. That's Tolani going again. A floater from number 12, that's Isaac Ikini, and the referee calls a ball out in favor of Gidi Giants.
I think Tolani needs to play with a bit more composure. He's playing at the pace that the Aspac team wants him to play at, and then he needs to play smarter. If I'm not wrong, Tolani is in an argument to be the shortest man in the entire stadium. He keeps going into a crowded paint and results won't change. If he's learned anything from the guys he watches overseas, whenever you go to the paint, you need to employ your floater to help you. If you don't employ your floater and you go into a crowded paint, you will get punished. And we've seen again that goaltending, correct call. I think correct call by the referee. Clinton needs to manage his emotions. I don't know of any competition where the referees allow you stamp your feet after they make a call. If you do that, you get one technical. The second one, you go and sit down beside your coach. Be smart, rein in your emotions so that you can be useful to your team. Tolani now, by my count, has 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers. If your best player gives you 6 turnovers, or if your floor manager, your floor general gives you 6 turnovers, it spells doom. If I were Mancini, I'd probably take the ball handling duties out of his hands a bit so that he can attack from the side after we do, make the ball move around. There's a sub that's about to happen. Isaac might be coming on for Tolani to spell him a bit and give him time. So no, it's not Tolani, it's Karim. So it seems that Coach Alimi, who is called Mancini by his fans and enemies in Lagos, is sticking to the guns that Tolani would do better in the second quarter.
Yeah, fantastic for Fashade. We're thinking we was going to bring in another player to help reduce the load. That's a block shot from Aspac and 3-point shot from Tolani. Because that rebound from the Nigerian who playing in the Benoit League. That's Eric, number 12 jersey. Sabuano number 12. Ame Eric, who played in Calopias, played in Dona Warriors, played in Mark Mentos. Now his foul has been called by the referees, and there's going to be Tolani going to the line. I think it's not really cool for them also. I think they are picking foul too much. But unlike the first quarter when they had at this junction, they've already had 4 team fouls. Now it's like getting to that extent because it's already the 3rd team foul, and Tolani is going to be on the line. He's still Aspac has taken the lead, 2 points against Gidi. The Aspac 20 points, Gidi 80 points. Tolani on the line. Basket good made. It's 50% on the free throw line. Will they convert the second free throw to make 100% and make it a tie between Gidi, Giant and Aspac? We don't know. So Tolani on the free throw line, taking the second free throw. And yes, it converted, and it's a tie game between Gidi Giants and Aspac. 20-20 apiece and 6:03 seconds to play on the game clock. Exciting basketball we're watching. But Father, we've not seen a lot of sweets like dongs, like alley-oop. I think this is a business time. When we get to the money time, we'll be seeing a lot of things like that.
So as is customary of African basketball, first 2 quarters are quarters to go grit and grind. Be very strong with your play. So we'll leave the donks to the 3rd quarter. So I see why Mancini has left Tolani on the court. Even though he turns over the ball, he's a threat to score at any moment. The only problem I see here in this game is that the Aspac side are playing with power and they are playing with precision in the paint. Even when they miss, they come up with the offensive rebounds. Yet again, you see what happens. If you are not able to secure your rebounds, defense is not complete. Number 7, Ginika needs to do what he's on the team for. He needs to shoot. His skill is shooting, and I see him dribbling the ball. Last time I checked, the only person that does this in the NBA is Luka Doncic. He brings up the ball and shoots the ball. Ginika needs to stay off the ball and allow other people get him into his spots. Taking the ball on a rebound and one offense you shoot the ball is not a recipe for success. I mean, they need to play smarter. We see Coach Mancini has brought on Samson. Samson is a very lengthy big that can play as a forward. Young man, I think he's under 17. Great player for the future. And he will cause some trouble before the game is over for Aspac team. What a play. What a play. Oh, we almost saw our first putback. I'm sure when I say guys should let up and allow us see fancy basketball, I'm speaking for the fans. The fans would like to see some frills and trails, some dunks and some fancy basketball. But right now everybody's trying to win the game, not trying to play fancy.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I said the first 2 quarters the business time. But when we get to when somebody have just said okay, our team we've already lost. Let us have a lot of little of dunks and all that. That was a foul call by the referee and was brought back to Gidi Giants. Now there are 4 collective fouls again. Farah, I think the third. Okay, this is still the third collective foul. It's looking like I see before the second minute, but it's second minute before the last 2 minutes of the quarter. They play the 32 zone according to Farah. Now they pick up the rebounds, and looking at it, the size is not really, it's just a problem for them. They could not get the ball into the paint because they will just hands up and get the ball freely. Same thing happening to them. That's Roland, we turn over from Roland, and as Guinea card, what do you want to do with the ball? Passes the ball and try to make a basket. Number 8. Has been fouled and going to be going to the line. So it's the 4 collective fouls in the 4 minutes 30 seconds for Aspac. I think the foul machine this time around, because if you are having 4 fouls at this time, first quarter was 6 minutes. Now 4 minutes is 30 seconds. It's going to be a big problem for them. Number 8 on the line. Number 8 of Gidi Giants, Samson Mashibinu is on the line. Main one. He has tied the game already. Second free throw from Samson Mashibinu. Will he make it 2 out of 2? Yes, he has made 2 out of 2. So Gidi Giants take the lead, 25 points, while Aspac 24 points. Substitution 23 coming in. 23 coming in for number 30, 23. That's Alassane Family will come in for number 15, who is Pablo Ikena, a Nigerian player who also playing for Benoit team. That's number 5, Roland taking off. That's a victory from number 5. Ajade Roland, you know what's a big to the team. They take the lead again. Ajade, that was the victory. Even when the hands are up, you see took that 3 points and see make it. Ginika again, will he take that 3? No good. I think the 3 points not coming in.
So the thing with shooters is, and clearly Mancini has to be listening to us, or someone from the bench is listening to the YouTube or watching us on YouTube. Ginika is playing scared. You can see it on his face. Mancini tried to rest Karim, but I think there's no time to rest him. You snooze, you lose. Roland scored a contested 3 now, and he was left wide open, and he punished them again. Roland clearly came to play. It is a great timeout by Mancini, raining the 3s before things go out of hand. 5-point lead for Aspac. 3 minutes 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Finally, there seems to be an ebb and flow in the game, and I hope everybody watching at home is enjoying the game. I'd like to see or hear what Mancini and his team are saying to each other, because they seem to be confused. They seem not to have found their rhythm on offense, and right now, like Nigerians will popularly say, it's vibes and inshallah right now for the Gidi Giants team.
Yeah, that's the voice of Ashade Pinero, my co-commentator, and it's Gidi Giants 25. Aspac 30 minutes 90 seconds to the end of the second quarter. We're going to see a lot of exciting one. I think Coach Alimi to cut the run, because if they leave Roland on the court for the next 2 minutes, he might be shooting them out and maybe extending the lead to a double figure. It won't be so good for them. So I think that's why he cut time out, talk to the players and cut down the runs. Sometimes when you call the time out, it's just to cut the runs, because if you don't cut the run, Roland may be having a feel of himself and probably mean like 9 or 12 points in the 3-point line.
Roland right now is at 9 points. The problem is the Aspac team is playing a zone, and they're playing a very, very long zone, meaning they're daring the Gidi Giants team to shoot. What we know most times for us basketballers is that when you're dared to shoot, you take someone to the free throw line to break the zone. Ball movement or penetration breaks the zone. We have seen none of that from Gidi Giants, and it's probably why they're down 5 right now. See how smart Aspac is. Their offense is predicated on size and mismatch, and they're using it to their advantage. Good attack by Karim, and I think that's where he needs to play better. He needs to do better. He needs to try and be the facilitator and get his teammates involved. When he starts to do that, basketball will come to him. Like we always hear, pass a little, get a little. If you pass more, you get more. He's at the line. Let's see if he can score 2.
Let's see if we can score to Karim Joseph on the line. And I like what he said. They're playing long zone and they're forcing the team from Nigeria, Gidi Giants, to make that 3-point shot, and they're not slashing to pick up rebounds, which is another big problem we're having. But Karim Joseph is going to make it 12 of 2. No, it's just that's what he said. Future winning games, and if you're losing future at this time of the game, it's going to be a very big problem for you at the end of the game. We lost one. We're really going to convert one to make it 50%. No good. I was in and out, and it's not good. I make it 0% from the future line. They are playing a long defense. Defense, a big shot from Tolani, and the rebound by another Giants player. So he forces a turnover, and it's going to be number 12 of Gidi Giants. That's Clayton Osabwan forcing. That's a good pass and basket made already. It's going to be a very long day, and they are going to get to it's a 7-point lead now, obviously. And it's not really good for the team in the Nigerian team, the Gidi Giants. It's going to go to a double-digit lead, then it's going to be a big problem for Gidi Giants. They're Tolani with the ball. The screen is coming from number 5, forcing. I think what he said is correct. Playing long, basket, a replace basket by number 8. That's South Mashibini. No, what he said is correct. They're playing a long zone, and they're forcing the team from Nigeria to shoot from outside. But they are not allowing them to pick up the rebound. What do you think about that? Because if you even shoot 3-point line, 3-point shot, and you could not pick the rebound, and they pick the rebound, it's going to be a big turnover for them.
Rebounds are predicated on who wants the ball more, not just size, who wants the ball more, and that's what we can see now. Aspac wants the ball more. It's a 5-point lead and 1 minute left. I think the Gidi Giants team will try to draw level before the half is over, or at least try to get within 3. Because right now they're playing right into the hands of the Aspac team. Aspac team is playing a zone, forcing you to shoot from the outside. So you need to play smart by putting a man inside, getting the zone to come out, and then shooting the ball. Because driving in the paint hasn't been successful. The number 4, I think the guard for Aspac, okay, we have a timeout finally. A breather for both teams, a breather for us. It's been a hectic game, and I think I have to mention the condition of the floor has to be a contributing factor to why Gidi Giants aren't playing well. They like to play with pace and a lot of movement, and you can clearly see that the court is slippery and is a contributory factor to why they haven't gotten their feet in the game. Let's see what comes out of the timeout. By the time we're done with the timeout, number 4 for Aspac will be at the free throw line to take 2. Gidi Giants need to do better. They need to play to their strengths and go away from what Aspac is forcing them to. They need to use their pace and space game and use it against the size of the Aspac team.
Yeah, that's partially. The game clock is 1 minute 06 seconds, and Gidi Giants is showing behind the Aspac 27 points to Gidi Giants, Aspac 32 points, and it's not really looking so good for the team from Nigeria. When it's in Nigeria, you are not here, you are outside Nigeria. This is the Indo Sport Hall National Stadium. So we're having the West Africa Basketball Classic finals here in Lagos, Nigeria. Gidi Giants against Aspac, and it's the second quarter in the game. 1 minute 06 seconds to the end of the second quarter, and it's looking like as if the team from Benoit really mean business. They really want to come win, and they're really putting a lot of tactics. The set ball and the ball out. Ball advantage to Aspac. Still have 50 seconds on the shot clock, and still have 1 minute 05 seconds on the game clock. That's the pass for Jason number 4. Taking the pass to Roland, no good. See what I'm saying? They are just picking up rebounds. They are attempting and picking up rebounds, and it's not really looking good. 3 points again. They're picking up a good rebound. The foul and the basket good. This is not really too good for that. This is not really too good. 7-point lead and a foul +1 at this junction. I think it's not really good for the team from Nigeria.
Problem right now is the fact that Gidi Giants are playing with 3 guards and 2 bigs. The third guard is Aziz, and Aziz, if I'm not wrong, is about 6'3". They're losing on the boards, and that is what is translating. I am certain by the time the stats get to us, we'll find out that Gidi Giants are at a deficit offensively on the rebound, on the boards, and that doesn't work well. Great basket by Karim attacking the paint, but that's not sustainable. You can't keep attacking a crowded paint. You need to score from the outside, and if you don't score from the outside, this will continue to happen. Yet again, already another offensive rebound. Good one. And now the lead is down to 3. Gidi Giants is using their pace as an advantage. Another turnover. This is a frantic game, end-to-end stuff. Nobody has gotten a full grip of the game. It's 1 second left on the clock. Are we going to see an out of bounds play, or are we just going to see someone chalk up his shot? We've come to the end of the first half. Gidi Giants 31, Aspac 34. It's been a scrappy game, if I can put it lightly. But right now, it's advantage Aspac, and we hope for a better second half.
We'll back after the break.
basketball is a game of win and lose. If you take out of the business, you're on the winning side. If you don't take out the business, then you go down the losing side. And I don't think that's the line we want to play. At the end of the 40 minutes, trust me what I said, once we take up our business, we're going to become the champion. We wish you the best of luck. This is just the end of the first 2 quarters, so we hope you are able to make the necessary adjustments. Yeah, thank you very much. See you later.
try to just kill this one goal. Welcome back here to the West African Basketball Classic Finals. It's the Gidi Giants against Aspac. This is going to be third quarter. Myself and Fash Adepina will still be running this commentary to the end of the game. That was a big rebound from the Gidi Giants. A foul call. I think Aspac they foul a lot at always the beginning of the quarter, and before you know they always a foul problem at the 5th or 4th minute of the quarter.
It hasn't reflected in the scoreline because it seems Gidi Giant has not taken advantage of it. They're big side, they're physical side, so they will impose their will. What they've done most typically is they start the quarter in man, and then once they get into foul trouble, they resort to a zone. Problem is Gidi Giant has been unable to punish them when they've been in foul trouble. I went outside at halftime to listen to the Gidi Giant team talk, and it was simple. Don't play to the Aspac pace. Play your brand of basketball and win the Gidi Giant way. What's the Gidi Giant way? Playing fast, playing precise, and being advantageous when you can. We have the first bucket of the second half. Aspac again going directly into the paint. For a side that is big, Aspac has found a way to dualize their scoring. They scored from inside, they scored from outside, and now they've jumped to a 7-point lead. I expect Man City to make a quick change to stave whatever onslaught Aspac has for them. Things won't change if Gidi Giants continues to play from the outside. Their big men need to impose their will on the inside, and their guys have to score. If you do not punish the team playing a zone, they will stay in the zone and force you to play their way, and most times things end up the wrong way for the opposition.
Yeah, and they are back on the line again. Chimboy is on the line. Is he going to convert these two free throws? Because they've been very poor. There was a poor free throw attempt in the second quarter. They have said to be on the line again. Are they going to convert? It's 8 minutes 45 seconds already. 2 fouls for Aspac. It's not looking so good for them because I think it's a tradition to always have 4 fouls. Team fouls at this 4th or 6th or 5th minutes of the quarter. Chibo actually converted that one free throw and is extended at least extended lead, not lead to points to 32 points. 6 points adrift Aspac. He didn't make it 2 out of 2. It's 1 out of 2, and it's not really too good for them because when you have free throws, you need to convert all this free throw and make it count. So you can be converted, so you can add a comfortable win or comfortable score line. That's again, it's still from Gidi Giants. It's still again from Aspac back to Gidi Giants. They will be Gidi Giants ball on the front court, and they have 20 seconds to make to attempt it. Tolado with the ball again, trying to tell Aziz to find a corner piece. Return it back to Aziz. Another first ball from Aspac. That's number 34. Who is Hassan Abib just talking about the ball. It's going to be Gidi Giants ball. Tolani at the line, passing the ball to Chibwa to Tolani back to Chibwa. So Lamar to Buhari. First shot is a foul. I think this foul is going to be too early this time because 3 fouls in 8 minutes is 09 seconds to left on the game clock. But the problem is that we don't convert those features because that's the problem we have. We're seeing there.
Tolu, I'll be very honest with you. Usually every basketball fan will be excited that the opposition side is in foul trouble. In our case, Gidi Giants have not utilized the foul trouble they've put Aspac in. Tolani seems to be the only one that got the memo that he needs to score free throws to win the game. And whenever they get the opposition in foul trouble, guess what? That is when they decide to take jump shots. It is counterintuitive. Right now, I'm not speaking as a commentator. I'm speaking as a fan. It will do us two things for this team to shoot well. It will help us win, and then it will help the fans enjoy basketball. Finally, a semblance of good basketball. Gidi Giants have cut the lead back to 2, and we have a game. So now they are playing their full court press, and it seems now that the big men are hedging and sending the Aspac guys into a trap. This is good defense. Will he end with another 3? Good defensive sequence for Gidi Giants. They play good defense and they got foul. And is the 4th foul. So you're actually right, Tolu. 7 minutes 26 seconds in, Aspac is on their 4th foul. I'd like to know what the foul count is for some of their best players. But the thing I've noticed is their coach is going deep into his bench and making sure he has fresh legs. So the fouls are not really the trouble player-wise, they are trouble team-wise.
Yeah, Azan Habib of Aspac just got his second team fouls. And it's going to be 5 collective foul. Any foul that's going to be a free throw. They are getting now going to be going to the line. Number 29 for Gidi Giants is going to the line. That's Chris Ekene will be going to the line. Is he going to convert the 2 free throws and make a represent on the line? You don't know, because that's where the problem is now. You have 7 minutes 16 seconds left on the game clock, and the Aspac team already have collective fouls already, and we are going to be having like 7 minutes of a lot of free throws on the line because they are big players. They want to actually extend their hands to play defense and they'll get the foul now. But the problem is that with Chris Ekene convert these 2 free throws and probably tie the game and make it 38 apiece. We don't know yet. It's on the line. So let's see what we're going to do with the first free throw. Basket good now. It's 37 points. Now let's see what's going to happen. Number 5, Rowan is talking, is agitating that he only has 2 fouls. Why are they saying 3 fouls? But I think it's now corrected by the table official to say that he has 2 fouls. Chris Ekene on the line again. Now it's a tie game. We have Gidi Giants 38 and we have Aspac 38. It's going to be a very thrilling, exciting finals because I think we are enjoying every bit of it. Rowan is out already. He completely has 3 fouls, but I think the table official adjusted that to say he has 2 fouls. Rowan very efficient and has only made almost like 12 or 40 points, 30 points short again. This is another problem. We can't take a lead for like 1 minute or 30 seconds before you know the counter scores. We still start, leading from behind. It's not really good for us. And let's get the chance number 24 with the ball. I think that Aziz is the one playing 1. Aziz is playing 1, and Stolan is relieved of his duty as a 1, and he's a steal. Wow, is it going to be a basket good? And that's a sweet dunk from Aspac. That's going to be a first dunk for the final. We are still going to be watching. Maybe hoping to see more of the dunks later. It's 38-43. Not really good. Now a foul call, and number 29 will be going to the line. Get the chance to the line. That's Chris Ekene will be going to the line again to see if he's going to convert those free throws again the way he did it last time and make it 100% on the line. Cutting the lead to 30 points, and we see he's on the line already. Karim just has gone for number 23 player. Number 23 is Salis. Let's see what's going on. Salis is a pure shooting guard, but he hasn't shot any ball today. Farah, a shooting guard needs to shoot. Ginika and Salis are not shooting any ball. That's he has lost his first victory.
I don't know if you saw his reaction to being subbed out. He had a bit of a conversation with the coach. Clearly he's unhappy he got subbed out. But the truth is, he's a pure shooting guard. His number 1 skill is shooting. He's possibly his only skill. He needs to do better. You can see he's playing with nerves, and it's showing. Interesting sub there by the coach. He brought off Ekene for Samson and has gone small by bringing on Karim. So I'm guessing he's trying to use pace as an advantage and turn the Aspac side over. Yet again, Aspac are using their size to their advantage. They've scored 11 points in the quarter. 8 of those 11 points came directly at the paint. So you can see they are utilizing their size. Watch now how Gidi Giants react. Gidi Giants have them in foul trouble. They have no fouls and Aspac has 5 fouls. Are they going to score the free throws? Are they going to use the foul trouble against them? It is a 39-45 point game, 6 points advantage for Aspac. And yet again, the Gidi Giants are down in a game where they literally just tied. Tolu, speak as the coach of Aspac. How do you tell your guys, calm down, use your advantage, and keep the game close?
Yeah, obviously that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just follow your pace. I will calm down, follow the. But I think what they need to do is just that the pace of Gidi Giants is quite much. They are really pacing them. But I think they are cutting it. When you come to the front court, they try to cut it and try to make them play with their own pace, and really affecting the Gidi Giants. And that's why they're having a lot of issues at the front court. That's another free throw. They lost 2 out of 4, making it 50% of the line. It's 5 points lead for Aspac. Gidi Giants 40. Aspac 45, and it's not looking a bit good for the team in Nigeria. That was a turnaround shot by the Aspac player. A turnaround shot, a post play turnaround shot, which is very, very good. That was Kaldua Cosby showing his stress as a center player. Now Soji, who was already had third personal foul. Now see it's crowded and they want to do the block it. Before you know, it's either you lose the ball or you create, or there's a violation, and that's Ame trying to take that jump shot. Ame, where I told you played for I played in the Nigerian league before. I played for Kano Pillars, Market Ozoda Warriors, top leagues in the world in Nigeria, and is not playing in Aspac. It's not really good. 47 points to Aspac and 40 points to Gidi Giants. Not really looking good for the Nigerian team. And at the 5 minutes 03 seconds, they still have foul play for Canal. Why are they forcing the shot? I think the fact is that let them penetrate, look for fouls, or try and get a foul and go to the line. Now there's a fight, there's a scuff between 2 players, number 3 and number Samson Mashibino. I think it's going to be the referees need to take a decision on this. Croft is getting a bit physical, and I think there should be a referee decision. Number 3 of Aspac has been given authority foul. Kadoyo Yakub authority foul, and number 8 of that's Samson Mashibino got, so they cancel the foul, cancel each other while the possession still remain where it is. That's what the referee, the crew chief, just gave both players like foul, which cancel each other, and game resume at the headline with 40 seconds left on the game on the shot clock. I don't know why they are getting physical. I don't know why they are getting emotional. They still have a lot of time to play, and it's not really cool for both players because they are one of the biggest players in this final. So if they get another like foul, it's obviously they're out of the game for technical foul. So I think Farah, the team in white is finding it hard to win this game. It's getting tougher and it's getting a bit scrappier.
I'll be very honest. Gidi Giants are playing right into the hands of Aspac. Aspac like it rough and gritty. They don't like a clear open basketball game, and you can see Gidi Giants struggling, playing directly into their hands. See Samson now. Samson just entered the crowded paint. I think right now Gidi Giants need to take a timeout, sort themselves out on offense. 4 consecutive offenses now. They've driven into a crowded paint and allowed the Aspac team turn them over. If you don't play smart, you lose, and we're seeing what it looks like. This is not the best game I've seen from Gidi Giants. I mean, they just concluded Louis Edem competition. They played from me a better Spring Tech side and beat them, and so this is an indication that maybe they're not cut out for scrappy basketball games. Maybe they like games where the opposition doesn't get contact. Maybe that's what they want. So, I don't know. Right now, it's baffling me how badly they've played all game. But regardless of how badly they've played, it is still a 7-point game, and we know a game of basketball. 2 3-pointers, and whatever lead you have is gone. But Tolu, this is not the best I've seen Gidi Giants play, and certainly I'm happy. I'm sure the Aspac team is happy that Gidi Giants are playing this way, because I think they played twice in qualifiers and they got beat by Gidi Giants, and now in the finals they are overcoming the Gidi Giants side that was a kryptonite to them.
Yeah, correct. And I think what they did, according to what I heard, what Aspac did was to beef up their team and bring in more players. The referee got that call. When they go on the referee, when they charge foul, good call from the referee. It's going to be a charge foul and ball possession. Go back to Aspac. What I said there is Aspac, when Aspac was coming to Lagos, they actually beef up that team because they know what they're expecting in Lagos, in Nigeria. They really wanted something very serious. They really want to win this inaugural edition of the West African basketball classic. And it's getting tougher, and I'm enjoying every bit of it with you. They're picking up rebounds, and they're leaving George Chiboy to play the defense. Traveling violation by the referee, and the ball possession back. They really go back. The timeout call by Aspac, and it's not really looking good. 2 minutes 30 seconds left on the game clock, and Gidi Giants 40, Aspac 47.
This is swarming defense by the Aspac team. So right now what we're seeing is the Aspac team ramping up their defense. The coach is being told to calm down. We've seen this happen many times. Coaches forget that they're here as leaders and not part of the crew. You know, they get excited also, and sometimes want to be part of the game. Coach being told to calm down. To be honest, the Aspac side is playing way better. They're playing with more precision on defense, and they're using their size to their advantage. The home side, the Gidi Giants, are being forced to play at the Aspac pace, and yet again the Aspac side manages to come out with the ball. It's 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 7-point lead for Aspac, and it is clear that the game is trending in the direction of the Aspac team. Great out of bounds play by the Aspac team. Now it's a 9-point game, and Tolu, I think the game is going or slipping slowly out of the hands of the Gidi Giants side. Unless there's some miraculous game change, things might go out of proportion. Finally, Gineka hits a 3 from outside. Gineka is on this team to shoot the ball solely as a shooter, and if he's able to knock down a couple more threes, this team will play better and the team will have a chance. Tolu, what say you?
You call out the big 3 from the Aspac player, and Soji of Gidi is going. He's carrying and that deep ball pick up the rebound and the basket deep. That's going to be another problem for the Aspac team. They are playing so well, to be honest. The Aspac team are playing so well. They are playing good defense, but they are a bit physical, a bit not really getting into the fouls and taking them to the line. 2 minutes is 0.3 seconds left on the game clock, and we are Gidi 45, Aspac 49, and I'm taking Chiboy to the line, which will not be very, very good for that. But Aspac are also playing very, very well. I love the way they play. The coaches, the tactical approach to game is quite massive. I love the way they play. They are trying to cut all corners to make sure they win the game, and they're trying to cut all the defense, play them zone, long zone. Even sometimes they play them man on man and all that. But I think the coach tactical is working for them. It's 4 points a lead for Aspac against Gidi, and Chiboy is on the line to take the free throw. Will he make it 3 out of 3? We don't know yet, but let's see what's going to happen after the last the only free throw for this. Chiboy on the line for the free throw for Gidi, and he lost it. And now the Aspac team have picked up the rebound. I love the way they pick up the rebound. They are very explosive in picking rebounds, and they are doing so well in picking rebounds, which is what I love about them. They are also trying to attempt just a free lane, and the foul call. The coach is asking for a goaltending, but there's a foul before the goaltending, and the signal, and number 7 pushing foul and 2 free throws. They will go to the line. The Nigerian born player who is playing his trade in Benin Republic for the team of Aspac will be on the line for the free throw line. Not really good on free throw line, while I know why he plays for Nigeria teams, but let's see what's going to happen if he has improved on that. He has obviously. He has made 50 points for Aspac and still have one free throw and still going to be on the line for Aspac. Ame is his name. Played for Doda Warriors, played for Kano Pillars, played for a lot of top teams in Nigeria before he moved down to Aspac to look for daily bread. That's Olusoji with the ball. He points a combo guard to Salis, long Joe, and Salis, who is the people when they shoot the ball, no good, and the rebound by number 30 of Aspac, which is Sadong Gay, pick up the rebound, and in 0 wells. That was a post play by the assist basket group for the team in blue jersey. Number 2, Mohamed Musa. I think they're quite efficient, both front and backcourt. They're really doing so well. And the coach is just telling them that you have 4 fouls. Why are you not forcing the foul? Why are you not forcing the basket? You see, the easy basket and the basket +1. Number 30 just fouled now, and he's going to be 47 to 52. He just told them that you have 4 fouls, you are shooting from the, and that's the truth about it. When you have 4 fouls, the tip of 4 fouls, and you're not utilizing it, and you're just trying to go for 3-point shot, it's going to wear out. Number 30, which is Sadong Gay, just got his first foul for the team. Number 5 on free throw line, making 3 out of 3. That's Isaac Ezekiel. It's now a 4-point lead for Aspac, and we have 0 seconds to end this third quarter. It's quite exciting and very entertaining. Now they have foul call by the referee again. Foul call by the referee, and going to be foul on Chinedu Chimbo, and they are 14. They have 21 seconds left on the shot clock. And it's going to be very, very good to see that this game is interesting. Game back to number 2, Mohamed Musa. The referee shout, the coach is shouting, no foul, play clean defense. But can they play clean defense? No foul. He's shouting no foul. Now it's big cage. Now ball 2 Gidi Giants. I think I love this. It's quite exciting. Farah, you need to end this quarter because I think I'm going to carry the way with this game.
Trust me, that's why I gave you the mic. So we've seen a better second half than the first. Gidi Giants wrapped up their defense. Same thing on the side of the Aspac team. And if you've noticed, we've not had anything larger than a 7-point lead, which shows that both teams are ensuring that nobody goes out of reach. Gidi Giants have chased the game for a majority of this game, and we're seeing what it looks like. I'm surprised that the coach is taking a timeout with 34 seconds on the clock. I'm sure he's playing right into the hands of the Gidi Giants coach, because 34 seconds on the clock, I would have said, team, play honest defense, don't foul, stay in front of your guy, and make sure they take difficult shots. The starting point guard for Aspac, number 4, Yakub Jacob, has been on the bench with foul trouble, but he's been deputized ably by Loge Sasu. Sasu has done a great job of putting pressure on the Gidi Giants defense, and he's penetrated every time he's got the ball. What's the Aspac team lack in skill, they make up for in precision and strength. You've seen their pristine ball movement, you've seen the way they've been able to execute their plays, and they've slowly, like I said, gotten into the game. And now they're the ones being chased by the Gidi Giant team. Regardless of all the good things I've said, it's a 4-point game. It can still go anywhere. 34 seconds on the clock. I'm going to let us watch and see who ends the quarter on a high, and see how we start the fourth quarter. I know I said I was going to let us see how the quarter ended, but Gineka is making me laugh. He's taking ill-advised threes. He's taking rush threes. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. Wow. What a way to end the third quarter. Aspac pound the board. Going into the fourth quarter, if I am the Gidi Giants coach, you know what I'm saying to my players? Box out. They're losing on the rebounding boards. They're losing on the turnover charts. And what I would do to see the stat sheet, I'd like to see what the stats say about the game. Lailimi talking to his players, trying to galvanize some sort of last minute ginger in the Nigerian lingua. Also the coach from Aspac, Coach Bryce. Coach Bryce is quite buff. I won't be surprised to find out he was a center and he's playing this. What do you think, Tulu?
You're correct, man. He's quite buff and he's looking like there's a communication between the coach and the player. The coach-player relationship, you can see it in the Benoit team in Aspac. Even you can see that also in the Gidi Giants team. That's what you need to expect, where you have a coach that relates to the players very well and talk to them and relate to them. And we need to win this game, and that's what is there. Coach Alimi is dishing us instructions on how to play, trying to put something on that technical board on how to play some pattern. You take a move and you do that. I don't know what's right anyways. I'm not a coach, and I'm just seeing a lot of things on that board, a lot of markers, a lot of asterisk. I don't know what it means, but he understands what he's writing and what he put on that technical board. But I feel it's a good game. It's a 4-point lead from our Aspac. We're still going to be watching an exciting, entertaining fourth quarter because it's going to be a very, very good one. I think we saw 1 or 2 dunks in the last 3 quarters, and we expect to see more in the fourth quarter. But above all, I think we had a better third quarter, unlike the first and second quarter that was a bit scrappy.
So away from basketball, it's a Friday and somebody just walked past us with an agbada, something very indicative of the fact that we're about to have an Owambe-like weekend. Kilamakwe color, would we call this brown, coffee brown or chocolate brown? Carton brown. The man is here donning his traditional colors to watch the game. We're about to enter the fourth quarter. This is the time where champions are made. This is the time where you know players are playing out of character. Now the Gidi Giants are up 1 point. Now they're up 2. It's 57-54. Apparently Gidi Giants are made for 4 quarters. What do we have here?
It's the money time, as you just said, and it's looking very, very great to watch a game like this. Foul call again about the referee as they push it foul, and he said he doesn't want a timeout. Don't give me a timeout anymore. The coach comes for a timeout and he said he doesn't want a timeout anymore. Let's continue playing this space. Let's see what's going to happen. I think as the coach that just got a timeout, looking to see the fact that he said he doesn't want a timeout, and the ball will still go back. Will still go back to Aspac at the sideline. They said no timeout. Timeout call. Substitution made by Aspac. The team 31 is planning to come in for number 1. 31. We with number 30. I beg your pardon. Sadmo Gidi is planning to come in for who? For number 2. That was Mohamed Musa coming from number. Mohamed Musa is also a Nigerian player who played for Nigeria also, but his plan is training in Benoit. I think it's great to watch the basketball. This is the time, and Karim and Emisoji are really doing good job. That's the trophy, a beautiful trophy you can watch. That's what you want to take home when you win this inaugural edition. It looks fine, it looks sexy when you take it home. And other individual trophy, MVP, most best scorer and all that. But when you win that trophy, when you win this final, you take that home. You take it to Benin Republic. As you stay in Nigeria, we don't know yet. We still have 7 minutes 47 seconds left on the game clock. It's 57 Gidi Giants and Aspac 54.
Thank you, Tolu. Tolu, you can see that the extended zone is no longer working because Gidi Giants are penetrating and moving the ball around. And the basketball we've witnessed in this 4 quarter is so good. Gidi Giants they're playing to their strengths. They're forcing Aspac into turnovers, and Aspac are playing out of their customary style of play. They're turning over the ball and they're rushing the offense. Now they score. So it's a 59-56 point game, 3-point lead for Gidi Giants. Quick one, Tolu. In your experience, in case you people do not know, listeners don't know, Tolu is an experienced referee, seasoned referee. I'd like to ask, do you think this game is being called a bit too physical, or do you think this is how a final should be called?
Yeah, to be honest, you sometimes in the final you not allow physicality just for them to express themselves. Not that is the right one. That's a good replacement. By Aziz Suleiman, good result by Aziz Suleiman. It's still again, so Aziz getting a bit sweeter and entertaining and enjoying this basketball. That's one time. And this is the final quarter of the game. This is where you expect the unexpected. And you know a team that's be trailing a big thing for Projet again, no good. And a safe chalk violation will be called by the referee. And the timeout call to call down the runs of Gidi Giants. The coach has called a timeout. Coach Aspac, Coach Bryce have called a timeout. First time they lead in the while, and the first 3 quarters, they could not take up the 5-point lead. Now it's the other way around. Gidi Giants is taking the 5-point lead against Aspac, but it is a lot of time to be played. At this junction, they have no foul already. That shows they're not playing any defense because before now, we know that Aspac could have been on third or second or third foul. Now they are just no foul on the team, and it's looking so interesting. About 6 minutes 50 seconds to be played, and it's 61 to Gidi Giants after 56. We're going to expect a lot of exciting, a lot of excitement, entertainment. We're still going to be seeing a lot of pull off, a lot of replacement, a lot of rebound dunk and all that. But I'm enjoying this part of final. It's interesting, and it's called the final. Why is it called the final? We allow physicality. Let them express themselves. But when it's get out of round, we try to make a call and make it because it's the final. We don't need to allow calling a lot of calls because it's the final. They don't come to watch the referee. They all came to watch the players. So let's call more balls, more baskets. That's points. So it's still the final. Myself and Ashade, we are still here. We're giving you audition out in the city of Lagos, the Indosport Hall, National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. This is where the final of the West African Basketball Classic is going on. Gidi Giants 61, Aspac 56. 6 minutes 50 seconds to go.
Thank you, Tolu. I like the insight of the referee. It helps us as fans understand what we're watching. Quick one, Gidi Giants have their largest lead of the game. They're up 5, 61-56, and they're now playing basketball according to their brand. Surprisingly, the coach has left number 2, Tolani Busari, on the bench. He's the seasoned point guard, a Nigerian point guard. He plays for the national team. He's been left on the point guard in place of Aziz. Aziz also now just got a steal. I think he's 4th of the game. The thing is, I think now the pace of the game is favoring Gidi Giants, and now the Aspac team is playing out of, they're playing out of their shell. This, if that ball had gone the other way, that would have been the 5th turnover in as many minutes for Aspac. That's good defense, and that's good recognition by the bench of Gidi Giants. They've understood the opposition's game style, and they're playing to that advantage. It's Aspac ball with 9 seconds on the clock. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, a lot of chants were coming from the fans after they brought out Aziz Suleiman for Tolani Buhari. A lot of people were shouting, why should he bring him in? And the coach was he work for the team. He knows when to put in the player. Aziz has played almost the 5 minutes of the last quarter, and there's a job situation, and there's a lot of controversy about that. And the emphasis point to Aspac ball, possession to Aspac. And I don't know what's going on here. I think at the RU from the table official. So it's Aspac ball and not Gidi Giants ball.
You can see the difference in dispositions of the coach. The head coach of the Gidi Giants is a referee. The head coach is he's an active referee, FIBA accredited referee, and the coach of the Aspac team is a current player or an ex-player, so you can see the difference. A referee should be calmer because he understands, he understands temperaments of the referees and understands that you cannot shout at the referees. Sometimes how you treat them determines the kind of calls you get. The Aspac team is panicking. The bench seems to be losing it, and coaches have made sporadic subs. My favorite player on the entire court, number 4 for Aspac, Yakub Jacob, is back on the court. I think he was given a breather to get back into his groove. This is aggressive defense by Karim, but that was a great shot by Roland. Sometimes better offense always beats better defense. It's a 61-58 game. Aspac now has gone into a man-on-man offense. That's why Tolani is on the court. That's why he's on the court. Stuff of champions there. Great shot, lead back at 64-58. That's now the biggest lead for Gidi Giants. This is what I said before we started the 4th quarter. See how the players are diving on the court. Now you can see who wants it more. It's clear that the Gidi Giants and Aspac players want to lift that trophy. Ever so golden, ever so shiny. What I would give to be in my basketball shoes right now and on that court. I'm just lying. These boys are playing out of their mind. I think I'm comfortable here sitting beside Tolu and having a great watch.
Yeah, that's it. It's good to have you here too. And I'm enjoying this final. A lot of people are sitting on that seat. It's not that far we used to watch that it's going to be a blowout. Now it's a turnover by Gidi Giants. I don't know who's trying to pass to number 23, which Ayan Salis made it wrong. Ami is trying to get that space, and what is that? That's Karim with the pass. What are you gonna do? An easy basket number 23. That's great. That's a great assist from Karim Joseph to Ayan Salis. It's looking very interesting. Ball out now, and the substitution made. Number 8 will be coming in. Number 8 for Aspac. Who is Alabode Abasi will be coming in for number 30, Sadong Guru. It's quite entertaining. It's quite exciting. A lot of people are still on their feet, looking what's going to end this game. Is it going to be Gidi Giants way or Aspac way? It's not still open to anybody because it's a very interesting final. But I'm enjoying this. I think Karim Joseph and Wari on the floor are really giving us that feel of a final. They're making us enjoy. That didn't pass away. Number 12, Clayton putting the ball on ground. It's going to be a loose ball, but it's picked up by Aspac, and it's that good. Number 4 player is Yakubu Jacob on the transition. Back to Yakubu Jacob, trying to pass the ball to Ami. Ami is looking for who to pass the ball. A postman move and a foul call by the referee. Chebo, who actually played for Aspac some season ago, just fouled Ami, Eric, two Nigerian players, two good friends who actually played together in Kenya players 2 or 3 seasons ago, and now playing for different teams and playing against themselves. So that's why you see in basketball when you see 2 different teams. At this junction, Farah, what are we going to be seeing in this game? Looking at the fact that it's the opposite. The winning team are the one that they have 4 fouls. The losing team no foul. We see the irony of what happened in first, second, third quarter not happening to Gidi Giants and not happening to Aspac.
If you're Gidi Giants, it's all about game management. You're up 8 with 3 minutes on the clock. Pass the ball, milk the shot clock, and make sure you attack the paint only when you are in single-digit shot clock minutes. Number 12 for Aspac has been their best player. He's used his mismatches well. He's made sure he's punished them on the inside, and I think he's been their highest rebounder. He's out injured, so what do? You counter his absence with an additional big guy in the middle. Continue to control the pace of the game and keep the ball to yourself. Aspac hasn't attacked the paint as much as they did in previous quarters, and that will be their disadvantage if they don't use it. It's a 4 foul to 0 foul game, and Aspac right now will be looking at the clock and saying, do we shoot from outside or do we attack? If I'm the coach of Aspac, I'll say take your best looks. If you have an open 3, take it. If you have to attack the paint, go in. It's still a winnable game for both sides. This 8 points is the largest gap that Gidi has had all game, and I hope they can keep it. I repeat, I know fans are outside thinking, why is the commentator talking about hope? I'm not a Gidi fan. I'm not a Gidi Giants fan. I'm a Nigerian. So you see me getting for my country. That's what is happening. But at the end of the day, the best team always wins. Not about who I think is better, not about who I support. The best team playing basketball always wins. Chimbo has been tentative on his perimeter shots all day. I don't think he has scored any perimeter shot the entire game, and he's been a deficit on offense. If that 3 had got in, would have had a different game. What a putback, what a rebound, what a putback by number 8 of Aspac. Like I said, an 8-point lead can come to 3 points in a jiffy. If he scores that free throw, 8-point lead has just been cut to 4. What a game. What a game. Tolu, I have a question. Do you continue with small size in the paint if you're Gidi Giants, or do you bring on your big guys? And if you're Aspac, do you go back to what got you your lead in the second and third quarter, or do you stick with the guns you've had all 4 quarters?
Yeah, number 2 just making it 3 points lead, and that's number 8 just all about the Abasi. I think what I'm going to take a tactic that worked for me. And I think what is working for him is leaving Karim on the floor. He's on the big side, not that big, but at least he has a wider reach. That's a crossover from Tolani. And can that be foul? Oh God! This Karim Joseph is just quite explosive now. He's extended to 6 minutes again, and we have 2 minutes 46 seconds to the end of the quarter. So I think as for me, number 4 of Aspac is not your best player. Good and fine, but it's not. That is still from Tolani again. You need to convert it. You don't know. He's trying to calm the nerves, calming down. That's the shooter from a pass by Christian. Oh, he wants a free shoot. We pick up the rebound. I was expecting the finals. I was expecting the finals. He's just crazy. He's just not. I don't want to use the word crazy, but it's the finals, and you expect such things where people want to save ball. Oh yeah, because you know that you want to win, and you want to win. Now it's another thing entirely. The team on white has 5 collective fouls, but the team on white has no foul. Before now, in the last 3 quarters, he used to be Aspac having 5 fouls. At this time, while the team on white, Gidi doesn't have a foul. But now it's the other way around, and it's a money time, the last quarter of this final. And as finding its way, Tolani again giving it to us. Oh my God! Oh my word! This is Tolani time. Tolani has come again, has extended the lead. Extended the lead to another 9 points. What's happening? This is the final, and it's looking more interesting. The 3 point again, no good. Karim pick up the. I think it's Karim and Tolani at this junction are the one playing this final. They want to end this game without any substitution, and now you see Karim giving all his best. A foul call, but it's going to be a side ball. That's why a lot of people will say, why did you bring Tolani in and take out Aziz? They will allow murmuring outside, and you see the reason why. He has given us back-to-back 3 points and has extended the lead to 9 points. I do think Gidi is going to take away the lead and end this game like this. Or Aspac is going to come out strong and still fight at the end of the quarter.
In basketball, 9 points in 1 minute 45 seconds is nothing. It's not a lead. But have they played well enough to be able to cut this lead? That is the question I have. An interesting sub. Number 15 for Gidi Giants has been brought on. He hasn't played the entire game, but I think this is because the rest of the bigs are in foul trouble. He was brought on. Number 15 is Francis Okorua. I'm surprised he's in the game because a player that hasn't played the entire game will be cold. Great bucket there by Alabode of Aspac. I have reservations about the sub just made by the Gidi Giants. Francis had not played the entire game, and you bring him on in the last minute of a final. I mean, it's surprising, but he made a great pass there. He shot me up, or maybe he heard me talking. As you said earlier, the best 2 players in the second half for Gidi Giants have been Karim and Tolani. They've managed the game. They've done their best to keep Aspac under control. And let's not forget, Aziz Sulaiman was spectacular. He had 4 steals in the third quarter. He was very impactful with his press defense. And we see what game management does. Wow, another surprising change. Chimbo is about to be brought off for Chris Ekene. Chibuzo Ekene, my apologies. I mean, that's why we're not coaching now. We're here to do running commentary. Coaches see what we can. But it's 71-64. I think the Aspac team should not be dismissed. They've proven to have great shooters that they can spread the court with. I just think they need to keep their cool. I mean, the moment the game and the tide shifted in the direction of the Gidi Giants, they started to play out of control. Sorry, my apologies. I've never seen a basketball game give a commentator cough, but I just got a cough from watching good basketball. It's 71-64. Gidi Giants up 7 points. 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Interestingly, Gidi Giants have possession of the ball should in case a tie occurs. Foul trouble is against Gidi Giants. They're already in the penalty. Aspac, surprisingly, who have been the fouled merchants, have only 2 fouls. Can they utilize it? Can they take Gidi Giants in the paint, put them in foul trouble and utilize it? We have 1 minute to find out. Tolu, these players heard us when we were talking at halftime. They gave us a great second half. For me, an entertaining fourth quarter, and I mean, it's delightful to watch. I hope those viewers at home are enjoying themselves, and I hope those in the fans. I don't hope. I can see the fans in the arena having a great time. I'm sure the cameras will take you around so you can see the spectacle of fans that we have here. Great fans giving us great time in the stadium.
Yeah, that's for Shadi Penero, my friend and my brother, dishing out this commentary. We are the one giving this commentary live in Lagos. They're going to be Chibo on the line, while number 29 is already seated. Chris Ekin is look for a way to get the sub and sub Chibo. Chibo on the line, will make it all up to no good. He has his second free throw, and well, sometimes tactically if the player wants to stay on the floor, he either loses the free throw and still stay on the floor. But if they don't want to stay on the floor, he's caught the free throw and he's out of the game as a substitution. But let's see what Chipo going to do. Yes, and it's a substitution. Chipo's going to come out for Chris Ekene, right? And it's going to be 72. 8-point lead for Gidi Giants. Gidi Giants, it's 72. Aspac 64. We have 1 minute 09 seconds to the end of this quarter, last quarter, and it's a great game from here. We're enjoying every bit of it, and I think it's why we call the finals exciting and chilly. The block shot and Tolani pick up the rebound, and he said you can go, let me go, gave it back to Charlie. That's a good pass and the ball out to Gidi Giants. Gidi Giants going to get the ball at the headline with 60 seconds left. The coach keeps shouting, you have 60 seconds, so use the time very well. You need to rush. Utilize the time very well because it's just 48 seconds to the end of the game, and that's a pass. And Tolani Buhari controls. I think at this junction, who do you think is going to be the MVP at the end of this game? Because it's looking like we're going to be having 2 MVPs or 3 MVPs. We have 5 for the MVP. But who do you think is going to be the MVP? Look at the performances from the first quarter to the last quarter. Who do you think should end that MVP? Is it Tolani? Is it Karim Joseph? Is it Aziz Suleiman? Looking at what they've brought to the team, Chimboy or Chris Ekene?
Those three have, for me, have had the best games of all of the Gidi Giants players. So yes, you're right. You called it right. Any of those three can be MVPs. Right now, I'm sure they don't care about the MVP. They just care about winning. Karim has had a big impact on this game. He's been on the boards, rebounding. He's been blocking shots defensively. And offensively, he has helped maintain the pace the coaches wanted from the Gidi Giants team. Personally, Karim has had the biggest impact, not by points, but by what he brought to the team. And it is very rare for you to see bench players be MVPs. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's given. But my money right now will be on Tolani. He had big threes in the fourth quarter, and I expect him to be crowned MVP.
That's what Fashade used to say. He just said Tolani Buhari should be the MVP for this inaugural edition of West Africa Basketball Classic final happening here in Lagos in the sport on foul call again by the referee, and if you go to the show, it's going to be a side ball. 76 to Gidi Giants, and Aspac will be in 66. Is it West African Basketball Classic for the top 4? Enjoy my FIBA Africa Zone 3. Because it is FIBA president of FIBA Africa Zone 3, Colin Sabamedu, with the former Tigers coach Alex Uwela, the VIP seat with the chairperson of the Western Basketball Association, Mrs. Barbara Appa. Now they want to foul, and that's going to be a foul. Not the foul, sorry, but I don't know why they're fouling because you only have 11 seconds left on the game clock. I think at this junction, it is officially over. It's officially over. Really, because possession is still with Gidi Giants. They will take a shake and it's all over. It's officially over. The coach just said don't play defense, let the game end. You don't play defense, let them just have a fear of time. Leave them alone, so leave them alone. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the end of this game. 5 seconds, and it's gonna be 5 on the foul problem we'll be shooting to. The coach said don't touch anybody, let them play basketball. But number 4 insisted that let's play strong. I don't know what they want to convert at this time. 6-point lead already. They don't want to do anything better. Farah, we have 4.6 seconds to the end of this final, and it's obvious that Gidi have snatched away the win from Aspac. First they lead the game without in this quarter, and they pick up the lead to the end of the quarter. What do you think Aspac did wrong, and what do you think Gidi did right?
Basketball is a game of runs. Aspac crossed their head the moment Gidi Giants took a run. Immediately Gidi Giants had the ball. What they should have done, what most teams do, manage the run and play the game out. I don't think that Gidi Giants players should have shot the ball. Aspac guys stopped playing defense, but I mean that's up for debate. This was a great game of basketball, at least in the fourth quarter. It was nice. It was nice doing this with you. For the listeners and viewers at home, I hope you had a great day with us. And forgive our errors, probably of the names or whatever. We watched a great game of basketball. We hope to see you at the second season of the WABC Championship. We have new champions. They're called the Gidi Giants. Great game. Thank you all.
I'll take 5 actually. I'll thank you guys for being locked down with us here and watching the game all through the top place of the finals. My name is that was the voice of Shadi Pinero, and my own name is Olashotukoya. I'm a referee, I'm a journalist, I'm a basketball competitor, and it's great. It's Gidi Giants 75. Aspac 66. It's always Gidi Giants and the champion of the first the inaugural edition of the West Africa Basketball Classic held in Lagos, Nigeria, in the sport of Nigeria Stadium. Thank you very much. We will see you again. We'll be going to the medals ceremony and other things. Your name?
Habib Hassan.
Are you feeling emotional that you got this final?
Yeah, it's emotional. We work hard for this moment and we came and we didn't finish the job, so it's somehow sad.
How do you feel when you pick up the lead the first, second, third quarter, and when it comes to the final quarter, you just...
Yeah, we had the game all through first, second, third quarter. The fourth quarter towards, I think 5 minutes to go, that's where we lost it, and we could not come back to recover from the bullet they were throwing at us.
So what's your take? What will you say to what's your advice to the organizer for this West African edition?
Yeah, it's a great initiative. Like for someone to bring up this idea from nowhere, it's actually great, and it's going to help other teams coming up. Like other teams who want to participate in the next one that is coming up. So that means we have to put more work and stay ready.
When they call Aspac again for the next one, are you ready to compete?
We are ready to come. We are definitely going to take this home one day.
Thank you very much. Olani.
Hey, Abibla.
Yeah, your name.
Yeah, my name is Tolani Buhari.
Once you are the floor manager of this team, you came to this team. We are off for 3 quarters, and the fourth quarter. What was the coach told you guys that when you put in the first quarter, you became explosive?
Okay, he just told us to continue playing and never get our foot off the pedal. You know, he said if we are going to lose this game, we have to go down shooting. So that was it. That was why. So we just had to continue, lighting the place up.
What's that? The first 2 phases you played in Benin Republic, and he told you it was a one show that Gidi was able to defeat Aspac. Why find it so hard here in Lagos, your own ground, to play against Aspac in Nigeria?
And so basically this is the finals. So you don't expect teams to just come and then waltz in and waltz out. So you expect them to come and give you a show for it. So nobody ever expected it that finals was going to be easy, because it's game, it's the championship game. So I didn't expect it to be easy. So they would obviously come out strong.
So are you ready for this the next edition?
I can't even lie. I'd get in the gym, continue getting better, work on things I need to work on. And get ready for the next phase. Yeah.
Points. Falcons, please can we see you? The chairman of the Lagos State Football Association competition to the 3rd place finishers. Alhaji Gafar. Esteemed Choir Falcons. We have Coach Alex Moya here with us. And Barbara Aspac from Airport Basketball Association. AS Aspac. Thank you very much. Good picture, good. All right, it is time to do a presentation to the president of FIBA Africa Zone making basket. First, let me do a presentation of a handshake. You're a nice man. So
champions stand up. To be the best, number one, nothing less. Able to my destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Love is just sickness. It's just like that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move with me. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
All right. Thank you, more champions. I want to say good looking out, and of course I thank the following people for making this happen. And I'm talking about Olumide Oyedeji, who of course I have been doing the yeoman's job here. The only thing he did not do here was to play. But again, he did everything. I want to say thank you very much for thinking that basketball should be good. I want to say thank you to